All right, what's up, you guys? Hope everyone is doing well. Today, I'm going to be going over the one trade I took. I did get stopped out at break even, so on the week, I'm flat break even. Um, Ending the week 0-0-1 on the live accounts. So yeah, gonna go over the price action today. I did fade a few setups, and also go through why I took the setup that I did. So first, here's the execution. So this was a 30-second short, entered after the close, and then got stopped out at break even after we took the 3 minute. Do you think I did end up having the correct bias, but yeah, we'll go into what I was looking for pre-market as well as what ended up playing out. So going into open, my bias was honestly just contingent on the 9:30 open. We had so much low resistance liquidity below, as well as data highs, but fundamentally we are bullish because at the time we were respecting this 4 hour fair value gap. And now, while I'm not fully convinced that this is like a real buy model, considering we didn't take out this internal low here, we did invert the 4 hour. We are respecting this 4 hour. So by the book, I'm going to be bullish. But now with that said, we also did have the unfilled 4 hour below, as well as previous day CPI data lows, and just like this stacked up liquidity. So looking to essentially just play it either direction. See what we did at New York Open. We were holding this 5 minute, so I want to see what we did there. But we pretty much held this 5 minute, and we just pumped higher. We took out London highs, which we had above, which was my first draw, and then we also had previous day high, which we ended up flying through. And now we do technically have an SMT at this internal high, but I don't expect this to hold. We just opened up an hourly gap. I expect us to respect this gap and go higher to buy side, just because of, the way that the price looks. We have a lot higher to go on ES, up to at least this internal high that we already do have an SMT at. But as I said, I don't expect this to hold because the draw does look higher after this big distribution. And so after we took out previous day high, we did also have 10 a.m. news, but we opened up this 3 minute and we were going to open up this 5 minute that I noticed. So I wanted to see if we could get potentially a mechanical short to unfill 3 minute. And we had at the time an SMT at this internal high, and this is the highest time frame inversion in the leg, this 30-second to the unfilled 3 minute. I would rate this probably an A minus, considering the fact that ES had just taken out the previous day high as well, and the SMT looked a bit clearer than what it is now, with just understanding the price could go higher. So entered it on the limit order because I just entered it on the close because this close is good enough that I can get in without having to worry about risk to reward, and entered in there, stop above the candlestick body. We did have an SMT at this high, but with this reaction, I wanted to just see us flush we had an unfilled 5 minute below here, as well as just like really good targets lower. So I was looking to see like a really clean V-shaped recovery, and we did end up coming up and re-sweeping this high after tapping the 5 minute that we formed. So yeah, got stopped out at break even, perfectly fine with that. Great trade idea. In hindsight, I probably could have taken profits at the 3 minute low because it was over a 1-to-1, but we were just so premiumed. And I mean, these low resistance liquidity targets just look like, really good draws on liquidity. I think we'll probably respect the hourly that we just formed and then come up, take this high, and then we rotate lower. But yeah, I'm honestly not too sure with where we're going to go from here, considering it, is probably like the last real trading week for most people. But after that, we had 10 a.m. news, and we took out the internal high, so this is technically a legit SMT. There was this 1 minute inversion here, And then you take this, target unfilled 15-minute for value gap. This is a valid setup, but I can't take this in my rules because I cannot short. I would throw the stop loss above the body of this candle. So again, here, 1 to 1.5. I can't take this though because this is a data high. And I just can't long with the data low below or short with the data high above. This was also the data high here, the 10 a.m. candle. So it would be possible that we could reverse off of this, but yeah, I just didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't really like a light bulb moment setup for me. Good draw on liquidity. Also, yeah, the equilibrium of the range intact. So you take your fib, draw it from the swing low to the swing high. We still haven't even come and tapped it. But yeah, I faded that. And then there's also a 5-minute continuation model that I faded. This looked pretty good. You could take the 2-minute. So we come down, we took out the 15-minute internal low here on ES. Here. Then you take your highest time frame inversion to the data high, generate liquidity. Could enter on the 2-minute here. You go stop, break even at the top of this, or no, you go, if you enter on the 2-minute, you go stop to break even at the 5-minute. And then there was also a 5-minute entry. You take the 5-minute inversion here to the data high. It looks like both those got stopped out. There's an entry right now, actually. I don't know if anyone's in this, but this looks A+. I mean, I can't take this, obviously. 11:10 Friday as well. This is super clean, though. If you tap the 30-minute, this is also an hourly. This looks really nice. 5-minute inversion. Clear break even inside the order block. This looks really good. This is probably going to be a setup of the day. I expect this to play out. I mean, this is just like textbook. I think we have an SMT at these lows as well. We do. Oh my days. Yo, so if anyone's in this right now, this is an A+ setup. Where are our lines at? This is a market maker buy model inside of an hourly. I think you could go stop below this order block here. What's the risk or reward on this? It's like 1 to 2 pretty much. 1.75. Break even at this internal high. Was there a lower time frame entry? Maybe a 3-minute? 2-minute. Yeah, so I guess you could take the 2-minute here. But the 5-minute's the highest time frame in the leg. This is a really good setup. I don't know if anyone's in this. But like, if this is what we're getting around 9:50, 10:10, this is like exactly, like I'm full porting this. Not really, but figuratively full porting this setup. Like, this is just beautiful. We've got the low resistance liquidity targets as well. We do have the SMT at these highs, but like, if I'm going to be bullish, I don't care about the SMT. This is hourly. Wow. So this would be break even there. You also just got to watch out for SMTs at the top of this because, I mean, by the book, if you put an SMT at the take profit, that is an opportunity to go break even or, you know, cut your contracts. But the draw here is just higher. This is trade of the day. I don't know if anyone's in this. Maybe there's a 30-second in this leg. Oh my goodness. I don't know if anyone took this. But this is actually the setup of the day. Right here. So this is a little trick that you can use. Because then we break even at the unfilled 5-minute. Right here. So this is a little trick with the discretionary continuation model. You can zoom in and take a lower time frame inversion if you're confident in the move, and then use the mechanical model, stop the break even or TP at the unfilled 5-minute, as a means to as a means to, like get out, break even, or like take your risk off the table. But this is actually like so A plus. 1050 to 1110 macro. Wow. This is textbook. This is textbook. Well, hopefully some of you guys took this. I mean, this is just beautiful. Beautiful price action right now. Like, where has this been all week, though? Like, this is crazy. Why do they wait until last stitch macro to do this? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, my God. All right. Well, I think that's a great way to end the week. This gives me some hope that we're going to get some better price action next week. We do have a bank holiday on Christmas, so I'm obviously not going to be trading on Christmas, nor should you. And then on Friday, I'm going to be traveling. So see if I get a setup. I'll probably have to trade on my phone if so. But yeah, going to be transitioning into 2026. My discretion and just the way that I'm seeing the charts is that, I'm super confident right now. Just being able to read price action and see what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, trusting my model. Everything's clicked this past year for me. So just putting the pieces in line to really scale and start making some big money in 2026 is going to be where the mission is at. So hopefully you guys gain something from this. We'll see if this model plays out. I really hope someone's in this. But if not, it's a Friday. Conditions, I already know, just haven't been the best. So don't expect to see it fail. But if you did take that, well done. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. You had a good week on the charts. And yeah, see you guys next week. Hopefully we can get some good setups and start printing on these accounts. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.